Greetings, Mr. Nowicki here. We are working on our PuzzleCube project. This is the last part, the fifth part to our PuzzleCube. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here and start a new part file. I click on my Start Sketch, grab my front plane, and now I'm going to create a rectangle. I just want to give you a heads up, this is a pretty weird part. Alright, so I'm going to click the green here, get the green dot, click, and then I'm going to start my dimensions here, 0.75 by 1.5, and click Finish Sketch, and then, oh, I made a mistake. I just realized. So actually I reversed these, so instead of starting over, I can double click on the sketch, and I can double click on the dimension. And make this 0.75 and make this 1.5. There, now that's correct. And I click Finish Sketch. I'm going to go ahead and extrude this back 0.75. Now this is going to be, we're going to be adding some sketches on different surfaces, so make sure you follow along closely. I'm going to click on Start Sketch. I'm going to click on the top here. And I'm going to get my rectangle tool, and let's see. Notice how it's not really giving me the green dot except for there. So what I need to do is, if you hover over to the center, there's my green dot, and you should see a dashed line right there. That's my center point. So I'm going to click here, and I'm going to drag down here. And I'm going to make this 0.75, tab by 1.5, enter. And I'm going to click Finish Sketch. Now I can extrude up 0.75. Alright, so that's the first two parts of this part. It's kind of a weird shape, like I said. So now I'm going to click on Start Sketch. I'm going to grab the top of this here. And I'm going to click my rectangle tool. And let's see, I'm going to start right here. And, no. Actually, let me look at this. Yeah, okay, sorry. So I'm going to click right here. There's my green. And I'm going to click this way. And it kind of already wants to snap in place, but if you want to change it, obviously you can. It's going to be 1.5. by 0.75, and click Finish Sketch. Now, make sure you're paying attention to my orientations when I flip things around, and make sure you're on the same place. You know, you're not like this if I'm like this, because it'll make a difference when you put your dimensions in. How you're putting them in is how I put them in is dependent on what orientation I'm in. So you need to make sure you're following along exactly as I'm doing it. Alright, so let's take a look here. I'm going to click Extrude. That's going to come up 0.75. And there's my last shape of my puzzle. So I need to click on the first one. I hold my Shift button down on my keyboard. I click the second one. I click the third one. I can let go of my Shift key. And now I'm going to right click and go to Properties. And I'm going to come down to Smooth. Let's make it purple. I click OK. So now I'm going to save this. And this is the final piece to my PuzzleCube project. So 5-purple, save, and that's it. I'm good with that one.